An excerpt from Hidden Lands, written and read by Freya Pickard. Rihanna flattened her ears against her skull as Lorred rode beneath the eaves of the forest with the oak tree to his left. The pack pony pulled back, indicating that she did not want to enter the trees at all. Impatiently, Lorred tugged at the leading rein and dug his heels into Rihanna's sides to keep her moving. The air was warm and humid, and the scent of moist soil and leaf mould filled his nostrils. No breeze blew, and behind him thunder rumbled again, still distant, still threatening. The border was crossed, and Lorred noticed the tree to his right. Grey, crumpled bark, like ossified wrinkles, spiralled around the trunk and up into the branches. It was not a tree he was familiar with, but he stared at it, seeing the silver lichen that grew in tiny clusters on each rise of bark, leaving the dips in the tree's skin dark and shadowed. The leaves above his head rustled faintly, although no breeze touched Lorred's cheek. Tearing his eyes from the bark, the Takakavir stared up at the rippling pattern of yellow light and green shadow. Each leaf had a serrated edge, and pale veins branched in pairs from the centre. Although the sun did not appear to be shining, golden light glowed above the leaves, illuminating Lorred's face. He kept his head bent back, drinking in the other light as if it were power itself. The leaves flickered, shivered, and fell still. The shadows ceased shifting, and it was as if Lorred stared into a bowl of sunshine. The pack pony snorted nervously, breaking the spell. Lorred stared around, wondering why he had stopped. He felt a shiver of recognition slip down his spine. No breeze, and the leaves around him still moved. He had forgotten that the trees were more alive here in Zorit, that the whole forest responded to the will and command of the Zarati. His gaze fell upon a slender stalked flower that clustered at the tree's base. Pale stems rose several inches high, erupting into a profusion of pale pink and purple flowers. He stared at the petals, seeing each individual piece. Each petal was a slightly different colour from the others, ranging from palest pink to lavender. Some had white shot through the main colour, creating a marbled effect, and in the centre of each cluster of petals glowed a golden drop, pollen. Then he saw the flowers as a whole again, a floating mass of otherworldly paleness decorating the grass beneath the tree with crumpled bark. A blackbird's warning call jarred his ears and he blinked. He had not moved from beneath the tree. The horses were cropping grass contentedly, though Rihanna occasionally lifted her head to gaze around briefly. Now he was here, breathing in the air that ordinary folk believed held enchantments. Memories flooded, thick and fast.